my name is Genc Kalemler. This is our English video for midterm assignment and
enjoy! Hi Genc, what's up?
nothing much. How about you?
Well, I'm pretty nervous.
Nervous? What about?
I have to give a presentation tomorrow in front of 50 people.
Oh, at your company.
Uh-huh.
Cool, you must be excited.
No way, I'm not good at public speaking.
Really? Why? There is nothing to be afraid of. Actually, I like speaking in front of people. I think it's exciting.
Are you kidding it? You are not scared of speaking in front of a big group?
No, I think it's a piece of cake as long as I have something interesting to talk about.
Well, I don't think the topic is boring. I just get nervous about being in the spotlight like that.
Well, when I'm scared of something, I just try to relax and take it easy. Just remember that your colleagues are interested in what you have to say.
Maybe you are right. I don't think I'm good at it, but I guess giving a presentation is nothing to be scared of.
Exactly, just try to relax and I'm sure you'll be fine.
Okay.
A big truck came out of nowhere, hit my car and drove away. Everything is such a mess. How could this happen?
Take it easy, okay? And have you called the police?
No, in the confusion I forgot. I can't believe this. I just spent $500 on repair last week.
Are you okay? You are hurt.
No, that's relief, but my neck does hurt.
Maybe you're hurt. Alright, we're gonna call the hospital, just in case.
Why me? Why could not truck hit someone else? This is the last thing I need right now. 911, how can I help you?
I like to report a hit-run car accident. My friend just had a car wreck and she might be hurt.
Okay, miss, what's the address?
The address is 119 East Main Street. Please hurry. Hi, can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for something to expand my vocabulary. I bought a few books last year, but they are not very effective. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, we have some books on tape. You can listen to them and read along. I've heard great things about this series. How about this?
Yes, that might work. Then I could listen on my way to work.
We have English movies on the third floor. Maybe that can help your vocabulary.
Yes, but I always end up turning the subtitles on. Anyway, thanks for the suggestions. I'll head up later.
You know, my son is studying English at school now. And this is our website to study.
Really? Do you remember the address?
What did he tell me? I think it's englishtown.com. He says great.
I'll check it out. Thanks very much.
Genc, I want to find the weather forecast for tomorrow. What do I need to do?
First, you need to be connected to the internet.
Right, so use the mouse to click on this icon here on the desktop, right?
Yes, and then wait while the computer dials up.
Why is it taking so long?
Because our modem only works at 64K. If you want a faster connection, we'll have to upgrade.
Okay, now I've connected. What do I do next?
Choose a search engine from the list of favorites and type in some keywords.
How about weather forecast Chicago?
That's you do! And click on search.
Great! Now I have a menu of different sites.
Good! Click on the link that seems most helpful.
Oh, this one's good. It has a satellite map, but it looks like it's going to rain.
So, what's the most interesting thing you saw in the trip to Asia?
Well, in Thailand, I saw a Buddhist temple where thousands of monks actually live.
Fascinating! Did you guys talk to any of them?
No, they don't speak English, but I did try sitting and meditating with them.
I don't know that much about either philosophy or religion. I was brought up Christian. What about yourself?
Actually, I'm Jewish, but my parents always taught me to try, respect, and understand another religions.
and I went to church as a kid, but my parents thought I should choose on my own what religion to follow when I became a teenager.
That's cool. Sound like both our parents are pretty liberal about religion's belief.
So, did you celebrate holidays like Christmas?
No, not in a spiritual way, but I do exchange gifts with my friends.
I guess for a lot of people, Christmas isn't a religious holiday anymore, is it?
Well, the world is changing. A lot of traditional customs and practices are altering or disappearing.
I think religion seems to be important.
Maybe, but religion plays a big part in so many people's life. Just ask the monk. Okay, let me start by asking you a little bit about yourself. Why are you studying English?
Maybe because English allows me to communicate with people all over the world, and I hope to study abroad and maybe even work in an English-speaking country one day.
So, where do you hope to study?
Well, I've applied to several places in the States and one in England.
And what would you like to study?
Well, I'm interested in reading, so maybe I'll study English literature. I'm also quite interested in linguistics, so maybe I'll study languages as well.
Okay, so you're interested in the different variation of English spoken around the world. Can you tell me some of the difference between American and British English?
Well, for example, the present perfect tense is less commonly used in American English.
Good.
For example, a British speak he would say, "Have you eaten?" But in American speak he would say, "Did you eat?"
Good. Can you think of anything else?
Well, there are many variations in vocabulary. For example, excuse me, I have to leave early.
Okay, how come?
It's my niece. She's at the airport. She's on her way to Japan. She said the travel agent gave her the wrong itinerary. She said she has to make 3 connections to get to Japan, and it will take 2 days to fly though.
It's gonna take 2 days. What's the problem?
She has to fly to Rome, then Paris, then Singapore, and finally Japan.
Really? She's going to Paris and she needs to change plane in Rome then Singapore?
No, it's Rome first, and then Paris second.
That is not make any sense. That's a bad itinerary. But you have to get to the airport.
She told me she has to pay $100 fee to change her ticket. She doesn't have any money.
It sounds like she didn't prepare very well. That's it?
No, she didn't. But she's a teenager and she hasn't traveled before, but unless she changes her ticket before her departure, she'll go to Rome and she won't be able to get direct flight to Japan.
Why not just call the travel agent?
It's 6:50, they close at 6.
Well, hurry up. You don't want to get there after they make the boarding announcement. So, what did you think of the movie, Genc?
I thought it was alright. I'm not a big fan of war movies, but this one seemed realistic and interesting. How about you? What did you think?
I thought it was brilliant to me. It was more than just a war movie. It was complex and profound.
Really? I agree it was interesting, but profound. I don't know about that. I mean, it was okay, but still, it is a war movie. I'd rather see a movie that has more of a story.
But I think this movie did have a good story about human nature, not just about war.
Really? A human nature?
So many of the characters in the movie thought that the war was terrible and they kept trying to avoid fighting. I thought the way they talked about it was so pathetic. It was brilliant and moving.
I guess so. But there were so many sad scenes and so many people died. I think I was in the mood for an exciting movie today.
I see what you mean. I thought the movie was outstanding, but it was heavy. Let's go.
Why do you want to go sightseeing today?
I want to visit this temple. I've read about it in the guidebook.
Okay, but I will buy the entrance ticket.
Oh, I didn't realize we have to pay to get in.
Yes, in China there is a small fee to enter museums, parks, and temples.
That's very different from back home. Have you ever heard of any paying to get into a church?
You are right. In the West, you don't need to make a direct payment at the entrance, but the congregation is usually expected to make a small contribution during collection.
Oh, so you've been to England before?
Yes, I went there last year. I had the time of my life. Although it took a few days to adjust, the two culture is so different.
Well, this is my first visit to China, and I've heard this temple is amazing. When was it built?
Pretty recently, about 150 years ago.
Well, that seems very old to me.
Considering Chinese 5,000 years old history, it's relatively new.
Do you go to that temple?
No, but my parents do.
To pray?
No, nowadays people just come here to pray for good luck and money.
A similar trend is occurring in the West, especially in regard to festivals. Many people still celebrate Christmas although they might not be churchgoers.
Yes, it's interesting. We should find a taxi and go.
Thanks for coming in to talk about the volunteer position. You are accounting, right?
Yes, that's right. I've been an accountancy firm for 5 years. But then I sold the business and I'm looking for a job to keep me busy during the week.
Okay, let's start by looking at your CV. Can you tell me what you're responsible for in your previous job?
In the accountancy firm, I manage a small staff and I kept business running successfully.
Right, so you officially have good leadership ability. What will you say your main strength?
Well, I'm pretty strong-minded. I'm very hardworking, but I'm also easygoing, so I get along with most people.
Good. It's important to be warm and friendly if you work with the public. Do you have any special skills?
I'm very computer literate, and obviously I have plenty of administrative and financial skills.
Excellent. Those were really useful. Now I'd like to ask you what you feel you can bring to our organization.
Well, it's been my goal to contribute more to the community. I'd like to think I could be useful result for members of the public and friendly face to be around.
Perfect. The last thing I need to ask you about is your availability. Are there any times you wouldn't be able to work?
Well, my daughter comes to visit on Thursday afternoons, but apart from that, I'm available all week.